Hey guys, in this video we are going to take a look at the FloydROM port version 2 for our Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge. So without wasting more time, let's start. So guys, FloydROM is based on Android 10 and supported from Galaxy S9 Plus with the OneUI 2.0 skin. You can see Android 10 and baseband version, the version which you have installed previously in the original firmware, and the kernel, Cronus kernel, and you can see the build number FloydROM version 2, which is a QROM ported, and then we have the One Me 2020 security patch. So guys, this is the OneUI version 2 skin and it's Android 10 port. It's from the Galaxy S9 Plus, so you get all of the OneUI features. The settings menu you can see. I have the Galaxy M31. My mom has that device, so yeah, it's exactly the same. And the version here is core, but maybe this has a lot of features, so that's why it is the original one. You can see from it's transported from the Galaxy S9 Plus, so of course it's the higher end variant of the OneUI where we get all of the features. Mostly into advanced features, you can see we get Bixby routine, Bixby key, so a single press to open Bixby. And we don't have the Bixby key on the Galaxy S7, as you can see here. Like everyone knows, it was introduced in the Galaxy S8. So yeah, these features won't work, and you can just use another of your some of the apps or your workarounds to use that. And you have this even link to Windows, screenshot, screen recorder, reduce animations, one-handed mode, dual enhancer, dual messenger, panic mode, and a lot of stuff. Yeah, app lock too. Also, our button backlight is not working, and here we have the digital well-being, parental controls, all in the settings. Let's go into the main settings, which I'm showing like improper order, but it's okay. We have the blue light filter working really fine, the dark mode which is introduced with the OneUI and is really a nice one. Then screen mode, we have the screen modes, the basic AMOLED, and also you can adjust the white balance. And into advanced settings you can also control the color calibration. Sorry for that shitty mistake. Then going down, font size and style, you can install a lot of fonts here. You can also make it bold. Font style, you can install a lot, like you have to choose it with the Aroma package the ROM has shipped to it. Yeah, it will take a time to load, and it will just freeze your device until the fonts load. So you have to go back here to go to the settings again. Okay, that was loaded, but sorry for that. There are a lot, like 1,000 fonts, so you can check them afterwards. Then the lock screen and stuff, the normal stuff, the always on display, the new clocks and all are available. Here you can see clock style, you can set it with colors and all. Yeah, that's it. You can set it. This is the new style from the Galaxy S9, and yeah, it looks really nice. Maybe okay, a bit delay I feel, but yeah, it's been a long time I have used my Galaxy S8, so that's why. And fingerprint sensor as always buggy. It's not buggy, it's my sweat, so yeah, fingerprint works totally fine. Then the smoothness of this ROM, it's totally really amazing. And battery, it's a little bit improved from the version 1, and a lot of issues and bugs have been fixed. There are small minor issues, and a big list is available on XDA, so please visit the link in the description to the download and all other stuff. And yep, that's it. Here's the camera, and working fine, totally working fine. A lot of minor and major issues have been fixed in this build, and it's a really proper build. And yeah, maybe we will get a S10 port soon, I don't know, with next version. But yeah, this one is super stable, and you can even use it. This is a future proof build. Like you're getting Q on the Galaxy S7 ported, which is fully stable and everything working. Volte, I don't know if the Wi-Fi works fine or not, but yeah, VoLTE works fine, and Wi-Fi and every other functions, the Bluetooth and all that stuff is working fine. So that's really nice. And now let's move to the installation. So if you are really interested in the installation, you can just watch the whole video, or you can just stop here and you can like directly use download the files and install as you know. So let's move to the recovery. So guys, I'm using the TeamWin recovery. It's not the latest 3.3.1.0, and I'm not using 3.4 version. I haven't installed it, that's why. So yeah, first thing is you have to back up your older ROM no matter what. And if you're coming from FloydROM, I would still suggest you to go clean. So go to wipe, dalvik system data and cache, and swipe to wipe. That's it. Go to install. Here you can see the FloydROM 2 Exynos zip, and this also like maybe works for the Galaxy Note Fan Edition, which is the Note 7 FE. So yeah, if you are interested, you can go through the Telegram group, which is linked in the description, and you can just go check that link to FE, or I will just leave a link to the FE thread. So you have to follow this. You can see all of the changelog here. The FloydROM Q1 UR version 2, version 2 changelog. You can see, wow, a lot of fixes and a lot of stuff has been improved. So please guys, try out this one, and it's a super stable build. Then you have to select your device desired configuration. Sorry, not device, I was like really hurry. So yeah, I want to full wipe, backup current EFS in case something goes wrong, and FloydROM Q boot animation, which you just saw, and it's the new one. Oh, I just pressed next. Okay, that's okay. Then select your CSC. It's depending on your region. So mine is India, so I have to select INS GHI. Where is it? Okay, good. Next we have select what to install. So I need the International Smart Manager. If you have a Chinese device, I mean the China variant, you have to select the Chinese Smart Manager. Edge features, I would like full. S10 sounds, you can select this by your own, Wi-Fi security and all that stuff. Dual speaker if you want. Samsung navigation bar gestures are also available. YouTube bans if you want unknown Nox apps, or what I'm saying, just like disable it. Then if you want emoji types, you have the iOS, the AOSP, the Samsung, and the system wide. It will apply system wide. So yeah, system wide means it will apply any of the three. I'll select iOS 1 on Android. So yeah, and these are the fonts. Google fonts also present. Then good luck apps, I'm just going to skip. You just saw with the previous one. And yeah, these are the stuff if you want LTE data icon, then places tab and other stuff. This CSC features, it depends on your CSC, what CSC you're selecting. Also it depends on your region. Then we have Bixby apps, Samsung apps. Yeah, you can select whatever you want. I'm just gonna skip this now. Then you have the CSC. Oh shit, maybe I pressed the back button. Okay, now that's it. The installation, Kronos is default, you cannot choose the kernel, and that's it. Just wait for this to install and you can just boot. And I would suggest flash Magisk afterwards. I forgot if the Magisk is like pre-built, but yeah, if it's not there, you have to flash it afterwards. Like just go to recovery again and flash it. That much. This is so easy. And yep, that's it. I hope you guys have liked this video. And yep, if you guys have liked this video, please press the like button. So let this process end, and I will show you that device boots. Yeah, just till the boot animation. So much. It installed it really quickly. That's really nice. And yeah, and you may get this error. It's a random error. So just ignore it. It's a really shitty ass. Okay, reboot system. The boot logo. It is of course going to boot, so yeah, we'll just follow the steps correctly. And yes, that's it. It's booting. It will boot soon, and then you can set up and enjoy this ROM. So guys, if you have liked this video, press the like button. If not, then the dislike button. Also show your feedback in the comment section, and bye bye. I'll see you guys with another video with the Galaxy S7 or any other device. And also don't expect a new device soon, because this lockdown and coronavirus scene is getting too much. So yeah, please stay safe and stay at your home and wash hands regularly. I'm just gonna like share it. Okay, bye bye. Please take care guys. Bye bye.